What's up, fellow Bitcoin nerds and NFT gamers? Oh, wait a minute. Wrong channel. What's up, Magic nerds? How y'all doing? Today we're playing Grixis, Bolas, midrange in Explorer. Nicol Bolas is a card dear to my heart. That evil dragon lord controlling everything. Grixis, it's just so powerful. And two of the maybe best Nicol Bolas cards are in the format legal. Nicol Bolas Dragon God and Nicol Bolas the Ravager. They're both legal in this format. And yeah, you might say they're a little too expensive, a little too clunky. But maybe there is something to them. They're very powerful, they're fun to play with. And I mean, Nicol Bolas Dragon God is arguably stronger as a card than Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. It's just that Grixis, triple black, it's a little difficult to make work. Nonetheless, we're going to try it. And what is better or safer to do than take one of the best decks in the format, red black midrange, and incorporate the Bolases. That is certainly the safest way of doing things. I could have built an entirely new deck from scratch with more blue cards, what have you, an entirely Grixis Bolas-centric, I don't know, type of deck. But I think it is in my competitive interest to try this deck in a red-black shell, because we all already know that red black is good, and not much can go wrong. It's the safe choice. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you all know red black by now. It's one of the top decks, and we're just foregoing Glorybringer and some of the Planeswalkers for some Nicol Bolas Dragon God action. I was considering, for example, Expressive Iteration, but if you go to that route, you would have to play more blue to be able to cast Expressive early on. Right now we're a little low on blue sources because we're just splashing for 6 cards that are later in the game, turn 4, turn 5. So yeah, Expressive Iteration would make the mana a lot more iffy. Cards like Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Swamp is awkward with the Expressive Iterazione. So it's just going to be with those two. The sideboard is a little different as well. We have Negate, Mystical Dispute, and Scarab God. Let's go, Scarab God. That should destroy the mirror match or any grindy long game matchup. I mean, Scarab God is just unkillable, comes back. I mean, it is killable, but it comes back. And then when you ever get to untap of it, it just goes haywire. So it seems like a strong option to have. And Negated Mystical Dispute is a little bit of counter shenanigans against blue-white control, what have you. The rest of the sideboard is filled with Duress, Bloodtithe, Sorcerer Braid, Noxious Grasp, some removal here, Unlicensed Heroes Go Blank, Witches and Vengeance against spirits and humans, and I don't know what tribal decks we might face. And a Chandra, Torch of Defiance, could come in against, I don't know, Mono Green Stompy, Angels, and other grindy decks. So yeah, this is it. Why is the Xana's launch in the 2-drop slot? I don't know. But yeah, this is Grixis Bolas. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into the games. My Bitcoin, my fellow Magic players. I've been looking at Standard yet again. Not yet, not really, not yet. I've been thinking about Standard a little bit, but I'm wondering what you guys are interested in too, what you guys want to see. There's also Historic I could play Chromatic Cube. I think Limited is less popular, and I mean, I gotta try the Cube first and foremost if I want to do videos about the Cube as well. Anyways, let's play against Lord Xander, which is a Grixis card, while we're playing Grixis ourselves. We're on the play, no 2-drop, no Thoughtseize, no Fatal Push, no Bonecrusher. But we're on the play. I think this is a keep. It's doable. It's doable. We got our mana. We got the Bolas. We gotta be a little bit careful with the Dragon God and black mana, because it is triple black. So you gotta be a little careful. You gotta sequence your lands in a way that you're able to cast the Dragon God. So for example, now we only need one more black land and we're good to go. Yeah. I could have played this on turn 1. But then if I draw Den of the Bugbear, I can't. I mean, I guess. No. There's the black source. We got everything covered. Let's kill off Talia. Playing against humans. Nice that I have this Witch's Vengeance in my sideboard. Sweet, sweet, sweet. It's just the strength of Bloodtithe Harvester, honestly, that it is a beater against control, combo, but then also just a removal spell against creature decks. It provides you with a blood token. It's good with Kiki Jiki. The card just does so many little things. Not Talia. How annoying. Alright, we do not need this Watery Grave. Nice. Nice. I could just pass the turn actually, huh? Because I want to flip this Trespasser. No rush on the push. Alright, sweet. So, collect the company, yeah. They can't cast because of Talia. Ooh. Dangerous, dangerous. Alright, sweet. Kill that. Play Dragonlord. Maybe play the Dragonlord. Oh, Bonecrusher, huh? So I could play Chandra plus kill off the Luminarch with the Bonecrusher. I could also Chandra minus kill off the Luminarch. They have 2 cards left. This Talia's Lieutenant might outgrow stuff. Could also play Nicol Bolas and minus on a creature. And the next turn, perhaps have the mana to go Chandra plus Bonecrusher Giant. What if I play Chandra plus kill the Luminarch? What's the worst that could happen? They kill off my Trespasser, attack my Chandra. They could play, I don't know, two humans or a Luminarch and a human, and they have 4/4 attack my Chandra down. That's not nice. So I think I don't know. I think I just want to play Chandra. No, I want to play Nicol minus, I think. Yeah. On a Luminarch. And now I have a Nicol in play. If they have removal for my guy, at least they have to discard a card. So, okay. So if they have another human here... Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so now I have a choice to make jump block or not. So this plus draw a card, each of an extra card. I think I'll jump block. I kind of like the ability of drawing a card and making them exile a card. Fatal Push is excellent. So now they probably exile a land here. This ability is insane. The plus from Nicol Bolas, like, you draw a card, they exile a card, either from the battlefield or their hand. Just like, +1, 2-for-1, essentially, which is just outrageous. The Dragon God. So, here I can just Chandra minus and then push something. They get rid of a land.
You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to prevent Nicol Bolas from dying here. But that's okay, I guess. Yeah, Nicol Bolas also takes all Planeswalker abilities from all Planeswalkers, so I can actually make mana with the Chandra, which is kind of funny. But I can kill off the creature that they... Yeah. And so this, they attack with both on the Nicol? No. Perfect. Yeah, now I just kill off this. Now I have the Nicol for another turn. Perfect. Easy. Right, draw a card. I could play Chandra and thus make mana. No, this ability is just broken. So plus, I could just minus 2, I guess. No, sure. I just minus and keep up the Bonecrusher, I guess. Nicol Bolas, let's go. Yeah, this is just outrageous. Also kills Planeswalkers, so the fairy hero of Dominaria, Raumf. Eat it! Alright, humans. I want Witch's Vengeance. I want Bloodtithe first. Noxious Grasp. Brade. Thoughtseize I'm not the biggest fan of. Chandra seems decent, not fantastic. Scarab God seems borderline playable. I mean, arguably Nicol Bolas isn't that great in this matchup because it's like a overly expensive removal spell essentially. They just attack it down, especially when you're on a draw. Trespasser isn't the greatest. It just gets outsized easily. Bonecrusher is great. Kolaghan's command seems decent. So yeah, we have options. We have Scarab God as a big boom boom that just blocks, and I think Scarab God might be nice. I'll just cut another Nicol Bolas. It just doesn't seem like the card I want to have in this matchup. Thoughtseize can take a company. It's not terrible. Maybe I'll just cut the Trespasser entirely. For a couple of copies of Thoughtseize to be able to take one of the heavy hitters. I think I like the Nicol Bolas. It's just a blocker, it discards a card. 4/4 is a good size. Sort of like a Scarab God. Alright, I'll try the Thoughtseize. Now they're on the play, they have less resources. So the Thoughtseize could really mess with them. Being on the play, I will rather have more creatures or planeswalkers. But on the draw, Thoughtseize gets a little better because they have less resources. And on the play, my planeswalkers get better because I will have an easier time of protecting them. Sure. I just made a video of Absent Humans as well. Check that out if you would like. Can't say a freebooter. They can't take a creature, right? Like they can't take a creature. So I can just bone crush this to death. Sounds good. We have all our mana to cast Bolas. We have triple black and blue and red. Alright. Luminac. Technically, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I didn't need to directly push there, but who knows, who knows. Maybe they have protection. Interesting. Scheming Fence. They're going 4-color. Huh? Crazy. Quite good against the Chandra. Damn. Interesting. Scheming Fence. Damn. Aline. Alright. Block. Kill it off. Discard these two. Not. Let's go. I mean, technically I could just play 2 creatures. It's a little safer. Alright, fine. It's a little safer, isn't it? But the Scarab God is coming down next turn, that's for sure. Like if I play Scarab God and they have Brutal Kafar, they can kill my Chandra. That's the risky thing. If I just play this, Brutal Kafar, kill my Chandra, that wouldn't be great. Alright. 3 cards left. I mean, this game is not over. If they have, I don't know, 1 or 2 more companies, could get dicey. Fortunately, this one doesn't kill any of these right now. I have a Kiki coming. So the question is, do I want to let my Chandra die? I think I want to let my Chandra die. Because the Harvester is a win con with the Kiki. And the Chandra, yeah, she does a little, like she could find me stuff, but... Okay. So here I could technically kill this guy and then push here. Play Bonecrusher. Like I could minus here, trigger Revolt, kill this. Don't think there's any rush to doing that. Because again, I want to have the combo here alive. So I think I'll just play Bonecrusher. Should just play this boy. What if they... Yeah, I'll just play this. I'll just play the Scarab God. No animation for the Scarab God? Lame. I don't have animations turned off, do I? Gameplay. Is that even a thing? Can you even do that? Doesn't look like it. Graphics. Nope. Quality level low. How about we make it high? Does that change much? Do you actually see visible change? Okay. Kill that. Sure. So they can kill the Scarab God for a turn if they want to. With the General. Huh. So I can turn off the General. Wait, what? No, you don't want to attack. Okay. So kill, sack here, kill the general, and then reanimate a harvester or something like that. Sounds like a good idea. Ah, this is so cool. I can actually minus on the general with this ability on the stack. I can then return the Bloodtithe from the graveyard and give a creature -4/-4 because I gain another blood token. A little neat trick. I have the Fatal Push, so I don't need to do these fancy things, but it is something I can do. But yeah, because I want to kill these two anyways, there's no need for me to do that fancy play. This one dies, and now I can return a creature. Which I'll just do now, I think. I could also return the Brutal Cathar, kill that off. It's kind of cool as well. At instant speed. Sure. Huh. Oh, I should have done it the other way around then. The more I think about it. I should have killed off the Skyclave, then the General, and then with the Skyclave, kill off the Cathar, get the Bonecrusher, right? Because now I have a little bit of a ticking time bomb here. So if they have another Cathar, they can kill this off. I mean, we're talking about slight optimization. Of course, this game is like 95% for me to win. But you can still think about the things that you could have done better. And this is one of those cases where I'd rather have a Skyclave with a Brutal Cathar under it as an illusion token, right? Than have it this way around. Small, tiny difference, but hey, we're trying to play the game as well as we can. Looks like opponent doesn't want to play anymore. Aww. Salt, salt, salt. A little salt rain over there. Too bad. People that do this, I don't understand them. I do understand getting emotional when you play for a lot. When there's money on the line. And when you then lose. When you've invested a ton of time. I can get behind that someone would be so enraged or so disappointed by the outcome of the match that they would even have to leave the PC for a minute, just scream into the void, into their room, into their pillow, whatever it may be, punch something. I'm not saying that that's good behavior, but I'm saying I would understand it in a way. I have empathy for that. I do not have empathy for when someone does that in a Platinum 4 rank ladder match. It's like, this is not even close to being important enough to excuse this emotional, baby-like reaction of, I quit my arena because my opponent had Scarab God and removal spells and life sucks. No, I don't have any acceptance for that, and it's just asshole behavior. Yeah, pretty much. Rant over. I could edit this out. I could, but I guess the rant was kind of interesting, maybe. So I'll just leave it in. Okay, first match with the Grixis version. You don't see a significant difference because the decks are very similar to Red Black, right? But we do have some spicy ones in the deck. Scarab God and Nicol Bolas. Two cards you can't see in Red Black taking home this game. I mean, to be fair, the Scarab God didn't do much there. I probably would have won without it. But in game one, Nicol Bolas was quite nice. Drawing me, yeah, Nicol Bolas was quite good. Killing a creature and then 4-for-1ing my opponent with twice plussing. So notable. Yeah, Nicol Bolas is one of those cards that's also going to be probably quite nice in the mirror match. And against Jund Food as well. Yeah. You can keep the board somewhat clean. And Nicol Bolas can just win against anybody. I mean, I guess Jund Food, the plus ability isn't that great because they can just exile a food or something. But hey, maybe you can keep them low on permanence. Well, on the draw, we don't have any red mana. Pooh. But I have a Thoughtseize on turn 1. If I draw 1 red, I have Fable. Alright, I'm gonna keep. And if I don't draw a red immediately, I have Trespasser at least on turn 3. It's a little bit of a... I think it's a fine keep though. Like, ooh, mono red. Xander's Lounge. I think I'll go with the Thoughtseize. Just try to put them off their curve. This looks like a robber of the rich to me. Yeah. If they play that, they could gain card advantage. Okay. Alright. This not a... Yeah, I mean the Trespasser is going to be quite nice here. But if they draw lands, they can actually attack for an Embercleave. So land is the absolute worst here. Oh no. Yeah, I don't really have any blocks, do I? I think I'll just have to take it and then kill the creature they equipped. Hope to draw a Fatal Push, maybe. Clear. On the draw, no removal. A little bit of a risky hand, I guess. Probably Border and the Witch's Vengeance. I could name Human, maybe. Guess I don't have too many cards for this matchup. But it's usually been a good matchup. It's been a good matchup. In the past, the good old days. I'll just bring in a Scarab God. Big wall. Alright. Could maybe use another cheap removal. This sideboard with the counter spells has less creature hate, I guess. Hidetsugu Consumes All is a card I could put into the sideboard. I mean, this is the most excellent card in the matchup from my side, but the rest of the hand... You gotta believe in the top of the deck. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for me. Kill that in case they drew Embercleave. I'm so happy to take the trade. Hello! Big Daddy in the house. Should maybe make a stop there in the upkeep. Anyways. Because then we get an extra drain. It's time to rob some riches. And a Fanatic Firebrand. Oh, wait, what? Why can I not cast the Firebrand? Hello? They do have more cards in hand. Is this a bug? Someone in chat can explain this to me, but I think I would be able to cast this Firebrand, no? Well, so they have Burning Tree, they have Rob of the Rich, and Soulscar Mage. All humans, so probably bring this in. Fable's maybe a little slow. I'm wondering if you should have more discard. It's like the most dangerous card seems to be Embercleave. I have a Braid and have Kolaghan's Command and have one Duress. And I mean, to be fair, Embercleave is so la. If I just have a hand with like Fatal Push Bonecrusher, it's gonna take a million years until they actually have Embercleave online. Right? That's one technique of defeating Embercleave, just kill everything they have. So that it's expensive in their hand and clunky. Nope. Okay. Harvester, Heartless Act, Graveyard Trespasser. Probably just a Harvester. It's also defensible to put a land away. Let my opponent think that I have Fatal Push maybe. Do they have Bonecrusher? They don't. Panics. Good God. So if they attack all here, I'm just gonna black the Satyr. Oh no. If the last card is Embercleave or what? Last card being Embercleave here sucks. I mean, that's a really good curve out. Oh my god. So lucky. Interesting, they go for max damage? Okay. Well. Okay. They can equip. Then they have to make a choice who to attack. Me or Bolas. Go for me. I'll take it, I think. Go to 1. Wow, this kills Planeswalkers too. That's insane. Wow, that's dirty. That is dirty. Yeah, I mean that they had 5th land Robber into Embercleave. I mean that was, if they just had Embercleave, no 3rd creature with haste, things would have been fine. Man. So I guess I have to double block with Hive, or I can double block with Bonecrusher. 1 life. Let's go. This guy is good at games. Good at Magic the Gathering, you have to be sometimes. Otherwise you don't win much. Very skilled. Alright, alright. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, it's so hot. Especially if, oh my god, like, anyways, I don't want to. Let's just put on the fan. Yeah. Complaining about the heat without putting on the fan. Oh. Thank goodness. What's going on here? Giganta. I want to draw. Red black, huh? Is this still bugged? Until your next end step. Well, now, so I should have killed it in the second main, I guess, if I want to kill it. Huh. Guess I Thoughtseize. Oh, they have village rights anyways. Huh. 2 village rights. Claim and Thoughtseize. Okay. It's a deck I can try. The red black deck. I haven't played that yet. Supposedly good. Michael Bonde, a Danish pro, used it to qualify for the Arena Championship in the qualifier weekend. Nice. Alright. Luck may not be on my side today.
In my
Unfortunately. But hey, those in those games. Up Nixilis. I'll just go to 6.
Pleasure doing business with you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
That is not a spot I can get out of. They also have the Manlances and they have Sacks. Forget about it. Okay. I'm not very prepared for this matchup either, because I don't have the Hidetsugu, I guess. I mean, I'm also not prepared of top deck of Nixilis. It's not nice. The rest seems kind of decent. Braid seems good. Fatal Push seems pretty bad. Planeswalkers seem good. I need some sort of advantage on them. Maybe I need the Thoughtseize even. Push just seems terrible. Negate, Scarab God, Nicol Bolas. I like all these high-end cards. Scarab God could be a little too slow against like Nixilis. Devils, huh? Should have bought in Witch's Vengeance. They have Nixilis, Devil tokens, and Mayhem Devil. Fable is also excellent here. Yeah, this deck just seems good. I mean, Claim is in a very nice spot. Against Black-Green Fight Rigging, Mono-Green Stompy. All these decks are pretty bad against Claim. Just hardcast the Bonecrusher. 3 cards left. I'll just play Chandra plus kill off the devil.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
They can kill my Kiki here if they want to. Yeah, sure. Like, this board state is very much in my favor. Oh, hello.
You're going down.
Finally, Nicol Bolas the Ravager making an appearance. I was already waiting for that. Land in hand. Attack. Should I cycle the Hive? Should I play it? I think because it's a manland, I'll keep it. Alright, just plus.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Meathook Massacre would also be a card that would significantly improve this matchup. Maybe even more so than Hidetsugu Consumes All. Oh shoot! I could have flipped the Nicol Bolas last turn with the Chandra mana. Didn't even think about that.
That all you got?
And then I could have returned a Planeswalker or a creature, so a devil, I guess, or drawn some cards. Yeah, actually, I think I like this as a creature more right now. One's just dead here, right? They can play land Fatal Push and still die. Okay. Alright. Claim the firstborn. I mean, I can't insulate myself against that card. I could. For a moment, I was thinking I could maybe board lower on creatures, but I just have way too many and I can't board them all out. So, yeah. Any changes I wanna make? Go blank, Thoughtseize, Scarab God, Hers, Witch's Vengeance. No, not really. Not really loving any of them. Not really loving any of them. Maybe I want more discard. More Thoughtseize. Go blank. It's just with Village Rites and the Deadly Dispute, they have a lot of random garbage in their hand, I think. That Go blank is not gonna be significant enough in disrupting them. And Thoughtseize can also be counterproductive against some of their draws. Like we saw in the last in the first game, I just had double Thoughtseize. But they just drew out of it, and then I lost 4 life with those Thoughtseizes, which is quite costly against especially Obnixilis Plus. So there's a cost attached to Thoughtseize. I might be fine drawing 1, you know, per game. But drawing a second one... Sure. Alright. Heck yeah. You can't really kill it right now. You could kill it in their turn. In the second main phase, I guess. Just don't do anything. Sure. Looking for lands. Ooh, they miss. That was huge. They found one. The braid was a nice rip off the top, not gonna lie. I just drew that. Ugh. Chandra. This looks good, right? What, like, Chandra plus? It's decent as well. Getting this, like, this is a little weak against Fatal Push, I guess. But it still works on the hand. And next turn I can go Chandra plus play Trespasser. It's a little bit better use of my turn 5. On the other hand, I could also go Nicol Bolas plus Trespasser next turn. What did they discard? They discarded a Deadly Dispute? Another Kyrian, okay. Jeez. The race is on, I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to target the cat here because they can just get it back. So I'll just target the witness. And I'm at 15. They can drain me for 2 every turn. 2 blockers. Next turn I can flip this if I want to. And get back nothing. Just draw cards. Again, I might rather have the 4/4 here because it's a racing situation. That one is the dangerous one. Yeah, that one will shred my board to pieces. Triple Oven Cat and Devil. Yeah. You need Hidetsugu for that. And I have 4 more sacks, so they can go after my Chandra or my Trespasser. Sack the witness, okay. Yeah, I mean, not having a removal for the devil is really, really bad. So we gotta find something.
Time to fight fire with fire. Nobody tells me what to do.
Come on, deck. Ah! Oh, wow.
You're going.
Oh, I actually... God, I'm stupid. Like, I actually overlooked that I can flip this and kill the devil with the Nicol Bolas by making mana. I could attack for 4, then make mana, and then kill the devil. That would have been the best line, yeah. I was lucky. I hit the Dragon God. They conceded instantly. Understandably. But yeah, I could have just attacked for 4, flip it, and kill this guy, the devil. And then I have a Nicol Bolas on the board with free loyalty. I'm on an 11. Yeah, I'm looking pretty fine in that situation. Absolutely. Alright, that was a punt. Nonetheless, boy, I'm a little loose. Okay. I think I'm gonna make some changes to this deck list to optimize it a little bit. I think there's some things that are not perfect. For example, I'm starting to believe that these counter spells, they're not so important actually. Because we already do have Nicol Bolases, which are fantastic against control decks, other control decks. Yeah. So I'm not so sure if I need those kind of spells. Chandra is also so excellent, right? Like I'm thinking I'll just put a Chandra in the main deck. And now we have a lot more sideboard space. So I'm gonna put there 1 Meathook. I'm gonna put at least 1 Hidetsugu, maybe 2. Could also see a Braid, Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command number 2. Now I have 2 more slots. Could put in another Duress. Maybe like a fancy one-off Mystic Dispute. Or just another cheap removal spell. Like Bloodsheath First or a Braid. A Braid maybe. A Braid is quite nice against Embercleave decks. Alright, let's run this through a queue. Actually, let's play a second Hidetsugu. The card comes in against Timo Luca token decks as well. Could be useful. Or we just run 1 copy of Mystic Dispute. Sounds nice. 1 copy of Mystic Dispute. I mean, Mystic Dispute is clearly strong. Especially against blue-white. Maybe Spell Pierce is even better though. Because Spell Pierce interacts with Creativity combo. And can counter Wandering Emperor. On the other hand, Duress is also great because it frees up the way for your own Planeswalkers and your own threats. And again, if you get a Nicol Bolas out, you're gonna be pretty fine against any opponent on blue-white. Same opponent again. Not the same opponent, but the same matchup. I gotta be careful with my Bonecrusher, because if I target the Epicure, I will lose my Bonecrusher to the Witch's Oven. The Fizzle will mean that the Bonecrusher goes to the graveyard and I wouldn't be able to cast it. So if they have a sack outlet, you gotta be careful with your Bonecrusher Giant. What you can also do, or what my opponent could do if they wouldn't have the Witch's Oven, they could kill their own Voldaren Epicure with a Fatal Push in response to my Bonecrusher Giant targeting the Epicure. And That way my Bonecrusher fizzles as well. That's a nice draw. So I hope they use the Fatal Push on my Bonecrusher. And then we can have a Nicol Bolas ravaging my opponent. Ugh. No. That was a good draw. So now that baits out their Fatal Push likely. That was a very, very good draw. I think that or Graveyard Trespasser maybe would have been the cards I wanted to draw in that exact situation. Yeah. So many bloody crypts. Be gone. Right. $10 life. Alright, I like my spot. Cat. Okay. Ugh. Alright. The race is on. So I could play the land, but I'm just gonna keep it for the blood token. Because I don't think I'm gonna flip this Bolas this game. I'd rather just beat for 4 in the air. Seriously. That's lethal actually, because or at least now I can't attack on the ground anymore. Because if they block with a cat, they can just let it die without sacking it and then get it back for food, and then it's 7 damage. And this is outrageous. This is outrageous. Just too often. Cat off the top. Like the top 5 cards of the deck were like often cat land. Such a joke. Oh man. Yeah. I don't even know what I can draw into here. Kolaghan's command, but it doesn't really help me. I'm just gonna be dead in 2 turns. Such a joke, honestly. But at least now we have a very good sideboard for this matchup. Ah, man. Like... Okay, so let's... I can't attack anymore. I can't attack anymore, right? I can't. Because they just block and kill me if they see that. So I guess I could hope that they don't see that line. I guess that's what I'm hoping for. I'm just hoping they don't see that line. Yeah. I hope they just sacrifice the cat. And they don't let it die. They just sacrifice it. That's what I gotta hope for here. Interesting. Well, that slowly nags on their tokens. Not really spectacular. I guess I could find Graveyard Trespasser and gain some life with it. I guess that's a reason to cycle. So if I copy the Harvester, attack the Hive, then have 9, 13 damage coming across. So I get and they block 1, they take 10, they go to 3, they go up to like 6, they go to 3, then they go to up to sorry, wait a minute. So what can I do? I can attack them for 7, put them to 6, they go up to 9. Copy this in the end step. Untap, copy this again. Then then activate this. Then I have 7 unblockable. They just took down to 6. They had 9 life. They had a virtual 12, a virtual 15, and I have 9 free. I have free 2s. Block. Take 7, 10, 13. Oh my god! I just won't be able to kill them. I won't be able to kill them via race. Is essentially what I'm figuring out here. I don't know what to do. I just try to find a Trespasser, I guess. But is Trespasser gonna be enough?
In exchange for
Maybe.
servitude. Let your weak minds crumble.
It's just outrageous. They just off the top. Come on. How lucky can you be? Well, anyways, we have a very good sideboard now, so that's nice. Meathook and double Hidetsugu. But like this game was winnable if they wouldn't have, you know. But that's the cat open deck. I mean, especially this red black deck, they don't have Corvold, so they don't have Trail of Crumbs, they don't have Gilded Goose. They're really reliant on Witch's Oven Cat. So if they don't draw Witch's Oven Cat, their deck becomes a lot weaker. I guess they have Obnixilis, that's like an alternative game plan. But this is very important for them, and if they don't find it, their deck is a lot worse. To be fair, they have more card draw. But still, I mean, finding free Oven a Cat is just, yeah, come on. Ridiculous. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I talked about this in the last video. You can complain about things all day you want. It doesn't really change anything for you. So if I find Graveyard Trespasser, that only gains me 2 life. So it won't change the clock anyways.
Outsmarted you eons ago.
So if I activate the Hive, copy another Harvester, they have 2 blockers, take 3, 7, 10, they're 12. Not even close to being dead. I wonder if I can get the cat somehow, but probably not. Is there any way I can get the cat? Because they have another food. The second food. Super smart that they didn't sacrifice the food there. If they would have sacrificed the food... then I couldn't have... But this is technically enough, isn't it? So I gain up to 7. But then again, if they make the block decision, then I guess I lose. Because then they get the food and then they could drain me to death. Should have sacked another blood token here. Well, yeah, whatever. Let's see. I can do it now. Deadly Dispute, that's a nice one. Well, I gotta hope they make a mistake. But they played kind of smart so far. They just let it have it die, and then they win. Ah, they messed up. They needed to let it die. So I keep both lands in hand because of Nixilis. Take 7. Alright, we got him next turn, so we just gotta dodge a lot. We gotta dodge a lot of things. A lot of things. We gotta dodge Epicure, we gotta dodge another Familiar, we gotta dodge Devil, we gotta dodge Obnixilis in the top 3 here. It's a lot of cards. It's like a third of their deck we gotta dodge. Very unlikely. Claim the Firstborn, we gotta dodge as well. They said good game already. Great. What is it? Fatal Push? Looks like it. Huh. Could have played around that by leaving back a blocker. Couldn't have played around Claim by leaving back a blocker though. And again, they can just attack me here with the Cauldron Familiar. I have to block. Alright. Yeah, we lose game 1, but we'll just get the second one. How about that? I have so many tools now. Fatal Push. Really, they just don't have a good Fatal Push target. I mean, Harvester, I guess Devil. Yeah, but I have Bonecrusher for Harvester. Maybe just cut the Bonecrusher. Alright, let's go. Would you guys like to see the Rakdos deck? I haven't seen it that much in action, but it got a player to the Arena Championship. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe it is better than Jund Food, who knows? Clean, lean. Not a fan of some of the cards it plays, but maybe you have to. Unlucky Witness. Voldaren Epicure. Voldaren Epicure is just like... Ugh, I don't like that card. It makes sense in the standard version, because in the standard version you have some artifact synergies, so the blood token is really important there. But in this version the blood token doesn't really do much. So it's just like 1/1. Well, I don't know. Doesn't seem that good. Don't have any of my great cards, but my hand is playable. Claim the Firstborn is the outstanding card, I'd say. That one I really like. And that's perhaps the reason why the deck is good. Discard Devil. To enable the push. Discarding Devil is a valuable creature to discard. Graveyard Trespasser and another Devil. What do I play? Probably just a Fable. Well, I can get rid of the cat right now. For good. It's pretty enticing. The Fable allows me to double spell next turn, which is also quite nice. I'll go for the save line, I guess. I can get rid of my Bolas now. No. Can't return it anymore. I found a nice line. Kill off the Trespasser here, I think. Fake sneeze. Just discard my Fable. The Witness, I gotta say, seems decent. Much better than the Epicure. Nice one.
Let's go. Today's my lucky day.
Okay, now on the draw. Scarab God. I think it's fine. Scarab God seems a little too slow. Like at that stage of the game, I probably have other stuff going on. And yeah. Doesn't even kill that quickly. because they can just jump block with cats and stuff. Opponent in the tank here. Doesn't want to lose another one. How do I sideboard to not lose? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep, I think. Again, not having a braid, Kolaghan's command, Hidetsugu, Meathook Massacre is a little unfortunate, I guess, but the hand is playable enough. I got my colors. Ah, the underdog. Huh. Now again we have this Witch's Oven dilemma with the Bonecrusher here. If I play my Harvester and they have Claim the Firstborn, I'm gonna get dealt 6. Then next turn I play Bonecrusher, then block, I guess. But just kill this now. I'll just... It's fine. Okay. Two cards. Seems good enough to me. Killing this and then forcing the underdog to get exiled as well. They have 2 cards left. We have this hand. I think it's fine to get this out sooner rather than later. They like their hand. That's a little scary. They're not cycling away any cards. Just get a Nicol Bolas out. But yeah, I mean, if we're playing the fair game, it's turn 4, they have no board. I'm at 19, they're at 18. I mean, yeah, it's looking fantastic for us here. Suspect they have another claim and maybe a deadly dispute. Maybe a fatal push. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Great.
You're going down.
Huh. Alright. Put him to 4.
This'll be easy.
Hidetsugu, kill off, and then drain for 1. Attack for 3. I count lethal. Sweet. Alright. Well, that's what you make changes for the deck to the deck for. You improve matchups. And this one was clearly improved. Maybe a little too much even. With 2 Abrades, 2 Hidetsugu, and a Meathook. You could maybe go lower on a Hidetsugu or a Meathook. I like the Abrades. I think they're very nice against Embercleave and so on. You could also consider Bedevil, I guess, but that one costs 3 mana, which isn't as great against stuff like Mono Red. Like, Abrade is really good against Mono Red. Decent against Mono Green. Yeah, it's okay. Good against Blue Spirits. And very nice against Mayhem Devil and friends. So, yeah, just a good card these days. So, two of them in the sideboard make sense to me. And yeah, you can play a cheeky Mystical Dispute. You can do some things. In any case, this is Grixis Bolas. I must say, we didn't have Nicol Bolas out all that often, but when it was there, it was pretty strong. And yeah, especially in the mirror match or against blue-white control, I could see this card being extremely good. So yeah, let me know what you think. Is this a good idea? Is this better than red-black mid-range? Hard to say. Hard to say if this is better. Like, very conservative opinion, I would just say no, it's not. Red-black is a little bit cleaner with the mana, has a little bit more utility lands, and this is not necessarily making the deck like immensely better. It's improving some matchups here, making some matchups worse there maybe. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But nonetheless, I think it's certainly playable, and you can do it if you want to. If you want to spice your red-black deck up a bit, surprise the opponents, have some fun with Nicol Bolas, I think this is absolutely reasonable. And yeah, go for it. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you haven't yet, give my channel a subscribe. That would be lovely. Help grow the channel. We're soon at 3,000. That'd be a milestone I would love to reach. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment if you can, and see you next time. Bye bye.